Hey Gwopp family, welcome back to Rugwopp. Let's level up, because you know we're all about leveling up over here. So today I've got a good video, the long awaited weight loss journey video. So today I'm just going to take you through my weight loss journey and how I was able to lose 50 whole pounds. Quick disclaimer guys, it is a little bit dark in this room, so I wanted it to feel more homely, you know, more like a conversation. So yes, I was able to drop those pounds, honey, and I'm gonna share with you how you too can drop those pounds and level up. When it comes to losing weight, it can feel like a mission and a half. Like, it's kind of like you get to this place where you're just so fed up, so disgusted, like you've just had enough of the way that you look. And this particular place feels like you just had enough. You just had enough. Excuse my language, but shit has got to change. Like, it's just got to change. Like, I can't be like this no more. If you're watching this video, trust me, I've been in the same position that you have been. And I'm telling you, honey, you will absolutely be able to drop those pounds, but you've got to be ruthless. You've got to be ruthless with it. You have to have no fucks given. You've got to get in the gym. You've got to sound out everybody around you that's telling you you look fine, you look good, you don't need to lose weight. If you feel like you need to lose weight, my friend, then you do that. Literally, you better not eat that cupcake. You better not drink that wine, because it's gonna add to your waistline. Oh wow, that rhymed. We'll definitely be able to do it. And I weighed 110 kg, and at that point I just had enough. You know, I said enough is enough, and now I'm at 79. So as you can imagine, that's a good few pounds that I was able to lose. So yeah, I've still got some work to do, but it's a work in progress. I'm not no Instagram baddie model. I'm not no fitness guru, but all I can do is tell you how I was able to drop those pounds and how you too can do the same thing and just level up, baby girl, baby boy. You know, I was able to lose the weight so I can easily give you the blueprint. No excuses, no mishaps. So keep on watching to find out how you can lose the weight. Let's get straight into the video. So I've always been quite athletic growing up. I mean, I remember in school I was part of school netball teams. Any and every sport I've basically participated in. I've been sports captain. I've led teams at my small age. Honestly, I found myself happiest when I was doing those things. You could call it childhood trauma. I remember when I was in primary school, and I believe we were doing like a BMI that day. So all of us had to line up in like year 5 or year 6, and yeah, I remember being told that I was overweight for my age and my height. And if everybody knows BMI, looking back now, I could say, why did I take it so personally? But yeah, at that time, I remember just coming home from school and being so sad. I remember going to my mum crying like, oh my God, I'm overweight. And you know, of course she comforted me like any mother would. And from then on, I kind of pushed myself into sports wherever I could. It's weird because at that age, I kind of had the understanding that if I could do just some form of activity, I would still be able to eat how I normally would and hopefully lose or not gain weight. And yeah, I think that I kind of used that as my motivation to get involved in sports wherever possible. So even when I went into secondary school, I joined every kind of team. I did have a good role model, my brother. He ran for GB at the time, so I did look up to him in that aspect. I think all my family, even my other brother, he was into football as well. He was very, my whole family was very sports oriented. And yeah, so I took it upon myself from then on to just always work out, always do things. And with time, you know, I started to fill into my height, and yeah, I wasn't particularly big. I'd say the time that I was in college, I was like maybe a size 10, size 12. I've kind of stayed a size 10, 12 consistently since then. And I was tall, so it didn't really, you know, show on me. Typically in a week whilst I was in college, I would be dancing or doing sports at least 3 times a week, and then on the weekend I would have dancing or some form of sporting activity. I'd have dance timetabled into my curriculum. I do keep fit classes after school, after college, so generally I was quite active, and I think over time my body's gotten used to me consistently being active and just doing things, whether that's walking instead of taking the car, or, you know, jogging in the morning at 5 a.m. Call me mad. So I really love dancing, so that was a way in which I always stayed fit and active. Like, it interested me, but at the same time it kept me fit naturally. So yeah, I was a part of a dance troupe as well. Shout out Divas. Fast forward to university now, I kind of lost that. I left my dance troupe because it was no longer in the area. And I would go to dance open classes here and there in London. I went to school in Northampton Uni, and yeah, it was cool. I mean, I tried to go to the gym instead, and that was my kind of first contact with the gym. So you may think like, okay, you've always been active, like how did you get so big? Well, unfortunately, towards the end of my university, I suffered a mental breakdown of psychosis. Wow, I could actually say that without crying for the first time. But yeah, I had a lot going on at the end of uni, you know, changing of relationships, just feeling very like within myself and not able to really be me, the best version of me. I just felt like there was a lot of obstacles that I was facing, no one really to turn to. So yeah, unfortunately, as a result of that, I had to take medication, and this medication made me put on the most weight. Now, for somebody that is going through like something mentally, and maybe if you're depressed or you've suffered depression before, you can relate. But you know, you're looking at yourself, you don't feel good already, and then boom, you start to gain weight. Like, how is that supposed to make you feel any better? Somebody tell me, please. So yeah, it's quite unfortunate, but I had to kind of take a year out. Glory be to God, I was still able to finish my university degree, and somehow I still graduated with a first-class degree, which I am very proud of, because at some point it was looking like a myth. But anyway, I did gain a lot of weight. I think I had to take this medication like over 6 months. During that 6 months, you'll be surprised how much bread I ate. Like, damn, I was hungry all the time. My day would consist of me waking up, eat, go to bed, repeat, wake up, eat, go to bed. Like literally, like it made me so tired. At one point I would struggle to just walk from here to like the front of the door. Like it was so bad. Or even just from here to the bottom of the road, like I'd just be out of breath. Like it was horrible. And for me, somebody that is generally quite active and prides herself on the way she looks, which is a bit of a, well, used to pride myself. Yeah, it took a really bad toll on me, like I cannot lie. This is kind of where things changed for me. I went from being somebody that would ask for something and get it quite easy, you know when you when you approach a guy, or you just maybe see somebody and you drop a 1-2 eye roll. I couldn't really do that no more, if I can insert some pictures of when I was at my fullest, I will. But yeah, like I didn't get the same amount of attention. I didn't get the same amount of, I'm sorry, pretty privilege is real. Yes, I still remain pretty. That never changed. However, like when I was bigger, like it was harder for me to secure the same caliber of guys, So, and I think at that point I realized like, nah, it was sad that it had to take some guy that I met some time ago. Yeah, for me to really be like, nah, enough is enough. Like, I'm tired of feeling rubbish because I look this way. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I could be big and be proud, but I was looking back on my old Snap memories and I'm just like, damn, I fit into that dress, So that was kind of my motivation for just to get back into shape, I will now share with you my story on how I did it. The workouts begin. Listen, I would wake up. First things first, I would drink water, at least 1 gallon of water every day. 1 gallon is equal to 3.74 liters of water. So imagine drinking 3 and almost 4 1-liter bottles of water every day. That was my tactic. And you know what the funny thing is? I did actually go onto YouTube and I was searching like, okay, what like who can I look to like for some direction, like how am I going to lose weight? Simultaneously with my mental health recovery, I was also subscribed to this weight management program. So I would go to this weight management program with a lot of different kind and caliber of people, all different shapes and sizes, and we would learn about food and how food impacts your daily life, and how your muscle may weigh more than fat, and how you could eat so well for 1 week but it may not reflect till maybe the following week. I would drink hella water every day, and I also did intermittent fasting. So if you don't know what intermittent fasting is basically kind of depriving yourself of food for a particular amount of time. So I would wake up in the morning and go without eating till about 6 p.m. in the evening. I would have done all my little workouts in between, and I would come home, make my evening meal and eat that, go to bed and repeat. There are a few different types of intermittent fasting, so you can, just do a Google search to find out which ones. I would wake up in the morning, let's say 8 a.m. And then I would fast for 12 hours, which would take me to 8 p.m. And then I would eat at 8 p.m. I have a little window to eat, 8 or 10 p.m. and then repeat again to the following day. You could do a 12-hour one and eat again at 8 and then eat again at 8, or you could do the 24 hours where I would eat at 8 p.m. and not eat again till the next 8 p.m. Like, I was strict on myself. I said, no, I'm gonna track the food I'm eating as well using MyFitnessPal. If you don't know about MyFitnessPal, get to know. It's a great tool app that you can use to track your macros, track literally your steps, every workout, all the food you're eating, all the water you're drinking. They even have workouts on there too. So yeah, very good app. So that's how I would use to compare every week, every 2 weeks. Another thing I did was I would weigh myself. So when I would do a workout and I was consistent for that week, I would weigh myself at the end of the week and then do the same for the following week, go harder, weigh myself. And slowly, as I'm drinking water, as I'm fasting, as I'm, walking, all of that, I will start to see a drop in my weight. It was tough because I tried so many different kinds of workouts. The first one I would do was skipping. So I would wake up every morning without fail and skip for at least 2 minutes straight. That was my goal. If I can insert some videos of me skipping, I will. I would skip. I would go to the gym and do spinning. Spinning is also a very, very good cardio blaster, fat burner. It will literally, if you drink as much water as I said, a gallon a day, you will see it slip right off you. I promise you that. Well, God was a big part of my journey. I'm not going to lie. After I suffered that psychosis, I literally peeled back everything, all the layers. I had my afro out. I peeled back that much, okay? I peeled back everything and I just had to realign and reassess myself, like where I was, the kind of things I was doing, the kind of people that I was around. Like, I just had a reset, refresh, literally. And I'm so happy that that kind of happened to me, because it's made me grow up and it's made me realize a lot of life lessons generally. I lost a few friends, which is no biggie, but I do know that in that kind of friendship, I gave the best that I could. And I was genuine. I literally was like this. I'd share whatever I could to help my friends at the time. God was a very big part of my journey, particularly when I felt like I had nobody around me. Yes, I had my family, of course, and yes, they'd always support me regardless. But aside from that, a lot of relationships had failed. I kind of pretty much felt like by myself, and at that point I was able to really learn to love myself, because when I was bigger, I was kind of thinking, I was always comparing myself back to when, but then my mindset changed and I was able to, think forward to the new and improved me, instead of going back to this, back to that, when I can move forward into, more fabulousness. So, a lot changed in that aspect. Well, there was just a lot of, changes. It was a good journey. I can't lie, I don't regret it. I never regretted it. Because it's helped me to be where I am today. There's a lot of opportunities I have gotten now as a result of taking time out. I was able to really steady my career. and see, you know, that I'd hopefully be moving on to something better. So yeah, I am so thankful to God for my life and that I was able to drop so much weight. That meant the world to me. So now I don't even bat an eyelid that if I get, you know, carry belay, I'll be able to drop the pounds too. Yeah, because I feel like for me, especially when I look my best, I feel better as well, you know. When I feel good, I look good. When I look good, I feel even better. Food was also a very big one. I was fasting, yes, but I would also cut out carbs. Now, if you are planning on doing the keto diet complemented with fasting, please do consult a doctor, because me, I'm no doctor. I did not graduate in none of that, okay? Go consult your doctor or practitioner, general practitioner, because you definitely need to ensure your iron levels are on top. There's certain nutrients that you get in bread, pasta, or rice that you don't necessarily get in fruits and vegetables. So if you're going to cut out carbs and do the keto diet, please do ensure your iron is on point, or else you'll start feeling tired unnecessarily. You'll start maybe getting headaches. You'll start to feel faint. So ensure you're taking the right precautions before you do these kind of diets and testing and fasting and things. When it comes to fasting as well, do ensure that you know, one, take it in stages. I told you I was ruthless. I was brutal. I would fast anyway, so I was generally used to fasting, but I went 6 p.m. straight, 1 meal repeat. It's not healthy, but it worked for me. Okay, I know there's certain teas, there's different kind of mixtures that you can also take, but I don't have no experience with that just yet, so I couldn't necessarily recommend you any. But tummy tea is the general one that people use. Another good way is to be consistent with your eating habits. So if you want to fast, then fast consistently enough for you to see the results. Or else, if you don't put enough time into your weight program, whether it's a diet, you won't necessarily be able to know if it's worked or not. So guys, that concludes my weight loss journey and how you too can absolutely drop those pounds, honey. It's never easy, you know, nobody said it would be easy, but it's definitely possible, okay? So take up your water, you know, join a gym, join a group exercising class. You can even do home workouts. I'm actually currently doing the Chloe Ting 2-week shred. So I've been doing home workouts. It's been hard because I've just kind of taken a break from working out in general. But now I'm back on it. So I hope to, yeah, show you my progress. I do plan on doing a 2-week shred come January. So if you're with me, let me know. Follow me on Snapchat. I most likely might do it there, or I might do it on Instagram as well. So do check out my description bar. Let me know, you know, what are your goals? Like, what's your current weight? Have you lost any weight? You know, let me know. I want to see the pounds, honey. I want to see it. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I really hope to see you in my next one. Peace.